Why are we slowing? Wait, come on. Oh.
See why people hate cyclists?
Oh yeah, the reason why people hate me so much. Ouch. If those three weren't enough. Alright YouTube, welcome to my channel. Lei ho, ni hao, hola, bonjour, konnichiwa, lei ho. Did I just say lei ho again? Ah. You know what, I promise you, 8 languages next time. Anyways, welcome to Cheekily and Couched. They're all shut. And today, we're going to look at my mate's 2015 Mini Cooper Pepper Pack. Everything's chromed. I don't know if it's fake or genuine, but it doesn't matter. Looks good. And driving position, perfect. Ease for heel and toe, because those 3 pedals are really nicely balanced and weighted out. And also 6-speed manual gearbox, the same one that you get on a 1 Series. So basically, a little bit of background for this car. It's a German piece of engineering, and they let the Brit to do the design. And right, before we all go crazy about who's British and who's not, the guy who designed the first gen Mini, Frank Stephenson, he was actually born in Casablanca. He's an American dad and a Spanish mum. But the thing is, he knows more than everyone else about British designs. Actually, he designed the McLaren MP4-12C, the 570S, and also the P1. And he has a British citizenship. I've done my research here. So it keeps all the proper mininess on this car, even for the 3rd gen. I like the proportion of the 3rd gen, but just a little bit more maybe on the 2nd gen. The 1st gen is a bit, I don't know, it's always a classic design. It's a modern retro design. It's a great car. You can sit 4 people in here comfortably. It's still got plenty of leg rooms in the back, sun visor. We've got lights in there. Yes, they do, on both sides. That's perfect. And also a proper handbrake. That means that you could do handbrake turns wherever the hell you like. And heated seats. The sort of bucket seats. So, you know, when you're chucking about around the corners, you're going to stay in position pretty well. Traction control and all these overhead buttons. That resembles a fighter jet, which I find really cool. Storage space here and a tiny one down there. That's the glove box. And you got these little nets down the side of the passenger seat. And oh yeah, speaking of the Bermuda Triangle between the central console and the seats, that gap is lethal. You could literally you could fit an entire building, skyscrapers in there, like no problem. You've got to look out for yourself. If you drop a phone in there, it's going to be a harder search than, you know, trying to find a Titanic. And this Leo right here,
Hello.
It's a good driver. It's also a gamer, and yeah, it's my flatmate. So yeah, we share a house together. We talk a lot about cars and shit. Anyways, so talk us through it then. What have you got on this car?
So basically, you get your absolutely cheapest spec, and one step up. Usually, a lot of people get is Pepper Pack. So it comes with this bigger screen.
Yep.
Dual zone AC, like a few comfort bits and cruise control.
And also, can't help but to notice, you do have a leather wrapped steering wheel. That's sporty.
Yeah, that as well.
Just wondering, Leo, how much you pay for this car? Because it's a second-hand car. You bought it second-hand like last year.
Yeah.
How much you pay for it?
I think I paid 4,200.
4,200.
Yeah.
That's actually a good price, not gonna lie, because it's like a full 5-year-old car, and it's got quite a lot of gadgets on here.
I bought it as a category N though. It was a previous write-off car, but it didn't seem to have any problem, so that's all good.
Right, so what happened in this car then?
I think it was a front end damage. So one of the previous owner crashed it. And then claimed insurance for total write-off. But then, yeah, it's fixed. car's a good car again.
But here's a top tip if you want to get a car cheap, a good car cheap especially. If they're crashed or slightly damaged, like this one, category N car, it is still drivable. It means that you just have to fix it, report to your associated insurance company, then you will be fine. As a young driver, you can't really get any much better than this. This is easy to live with car, and also you could drive it like this. And we're still within the speed limit, just so you know. This car has different LED lights set in, so it depends on your mood. If you want to go crazy and wraithy, there you go. Purple, red and all that, you change colour. And also, it's got the best driving infotainment system here. It's the BMW iDrive, because this is a BMW. So yeah, it's all come as a package with a USB port, single one, and an auxiliary input. And you got 4 speakers or 6? How many speakers have you got in this car?
More than 6 probably.
More than 6. No, because you got, hang on, that's not a speaker. That's a speaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5. I don't know.
There's 2 subwoofers under the seat.
Oh, really? Mate, this car is just amazing. Like 10 out of 10 value for money right here as we're driving about. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, mate. I've been living with you for like a year now, and this guy, whoops, is a good driver. He drives fast, but he drives safe. Has it got the driving mode to select?
No, that's the chilling pack feature.
That's the chilling pack feature. But yeah, and do you know why we don't really go for the chilling pack? Because we are students and we are working on a student budget, and this is the car that you could be rocking around the campus like a boss. And yes, we're talking about a sporty little car that can still do 40 miles per gallon on average. Wait, what kind of mileage you getting then? Like miles per gallon?
So let's start with the motorway. I can get, if I drive carefully, so on cruise control everything, like 55 is not really a problem. It's actually pretty good for the petrol version. You can get up to 55. But if you're driving around like a twat, you know, not that good. City, yeah, 40, 42, 43. That is doable.
And this car here is a student car. So, well, but it's not exactly the disgusting, scruffy shitbox that we normally encounter. It's well maintained, it's well cleaned. So, just wondering, what are the quirkiness of this car?
The most important about a Mini, any generation really, is it's really nippy around town. So since we're in our unit's in an urban area, so you go around Reading quite a lot. So that yeah, the steering's really sharp, really direct, and you know the second gear torque is quite low because of the low torque range. Therefore, you can just start around traffic quickly and yeah, get on with your day.
And by the way, just to mention, the stop-start function's just kicked in. The reason why we just shut off the engine, it's not like we want to do it. So you put your clutch down, it starts again. As I said, student car, and I've seen actually there is a bin. That's an option extra. I'm pretty sure that's the only Mini on earth that has an actual size, decent sized bin on the car. Wait, so what's the story behind that then, Leo?
Oh, I was like, why is the car so like dirty everywhere and the rubbish just all on the floor? So now why not just put an IKEA bin in the car? You can have one in your house. You just have a smaller one that looks the same in your car.
Especially when you've got a drunk mate on, like they can't even tell like whether they're at home or in the car, so they may as well be like, oh, there's a bin, I can recognise that, I just chuck my stuff in there. If I want a chunder, it goes straight in there as well, without going like all over the carpet, which is like, that's, this guy is a smart guy, and hence why he's got a YouTube channel, there's a gaming channel, and I'm gonna put the link right here, right now, and also his Instagram here, and most importantly, he works for Virgin Wi-Fi. So yeah, if you need Wi-Fi, this guy is the guy for you. Hit him up.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we've got, product endorsement there. So these fans here, they aren't blowing out any cold air. And basically this is the only AC you can get. Electric windows! And they work perfectly. You have to pull this handle twice in order to pop the bonnet. Or as the American viewer would call it, the hood. It's got 2 hinges, just for information. And this engine right here is a masterpiece. Yes, I know, the German may not be very good at winning wars, but this engine is a masterpiece. So, good point for BMW there. It has the same engine as the BMW 1 Series, because it's a BMW built car, despite the fact that it's a Mini. It's a German Mini, but still it's a great car. The X2, X3, no not the X, no the X1, sorry, not the X3, the X1. Every single setup that's front wheel drive in the BMW group has this engine, including the BMW i8 supercar. So it's got a proper piece of engineering kit right here. Oh, toll bridge, hello. What are the mods you've done to it?
Probably one big thing is the tyres.
Tyres? So what are you running on right now?
I got Bridgestone T005s. They're pretty sticky, they're in the wet, so it's good for UK weather as well.
Yeah, 100%. Whoa. How peppy, this little 1.5 litre 3-cylinder engine. So, performance figure right here, 0 to 60 takes 7.8 seconds, roughly the same time that it takes for a Fiat 500 at Bath to go from 0 to 60 standstill. So it is quite a rapid car. You're getting 134 brake horsepower from this little engine from around 4,400 RPM. Torque figure would be around 164, I think, pound-feet of torque at 1250 RPM.
I actually have got only minis. So this is the second mini I had. The one before was an R56.
Second gen BMW.
Second gen. I have to say that engine is shit. It has a French engine in it.
Yeah, it's a Peugeot engine, I'm pretty sure.
It's a Peugeot engine. It does like to leak oil quite a lot. So yeah, I'm happy I got this one. It's a bit more modern as well. The only complaint about this car compared to that one is the steering is not as direct.
No, but I feel like if you want to get like a proper modern Mini to be direct as hell, the steering wise, you have to get yourself like the first gen.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But the first gen cars, I'm not big into older cars. So for me that is a no. Plus it's quite unreliable, so you do need to look after it.
Fair.
I don't think actually people have been in the back while they are on journeys, but in the front it's definitely very comfortable.
Oh yeah, I've got tons of leg room right here. Look at me. Oh, I am average height. I'm 5'8.5". That and a half is very important because I'm not 5'8". I'm 5'8.5". And so yeah, I've got tons of leg room, and yeah, I'm just chilling. The third gen Mini has got a lot on his shoulder to fulfill. Not just practicality, not just this. It's just a self-preservation society. But also its legacy. The Mini is more than just a car, it's a cultural icon. It dominated the Tesco car park for years, and it's dear to everyone's heart. Therefore, the replacement of it must be good. More than good, it has to be perfect. The year was 2000. BMW, the then owner of Rover Motor, who produced the OG Mini, had to come up with something that's new and competitive, and it also resembles the classic Mini features. So it has to be practical, it has to be stylish, it has to ring a bell in everyone's mind. And so they pulled in everyone, including Frank Stephenson, the guy we just talked about earlier in this video, and they came out with this, the R50 first gen BMW Mini. And apparently, according to Stephenson, he claimed that it took inspiration from the English Bulldog. I mean, have a look at this. Does it look like a French Bulldog? I think so. It's got that funny jawline thing going on, but I quite like it. And with this, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.